to discuss?
Not particularly.
Okay, you just came to maybe some other points in that one. You can join.
Yeah, sure.
I think last time you had some queries, no?
Hmm, yesterday, one of the person in the group asked about blast load. I think I did a little bit forget what happened before that. I think we are speaking about AME tank and a few other things.
Yeah. Blast load and that one, actually he's asked something else in yesterday's, if you see, it's not blast load, they are asking about the PVElite some calculation where the on leg support, leg support,
That part, true. I
that
remember.
material they want to specify pad material, and that pad material there is no option in the PVElite. So
Right.
for that one they are asking how to address to AI.
Yeah.
So inspector and that one. So I just suggested that just add one starting cover where you can specify the what are the inputs used, like material and that one, and attach with your report.
True.
Yeah, that will be solve your issue.
True.
Did you face any such type? Pad material different and vessel material is different, like that? Any issues did you face?
Yes. Say in case of duplex, no need to have duplex pad. It is sufficient to have SS pads.
Okay.
We have done also, but it is up to fabricator. Whatever seems less more cost effective for them, we can do that way.
But did you done with PVElite software? This one, any this?
No, not really.
Okay, so how did you submit it then? Your this report to the AI inspector?
So the point is that it is not up to the AI to decide that. See, it is not a code violation. It is not, if it is not a client violation, AI has nothing to say about it. That is my point.
Yeah. It's not code violation, also not for client. We are making any mistakes in that one.
He should be also fine with that.
Yeah, but did you submit it with just as I mentioned, just as a attachment that these are the inputs what we use, like that, or something else
Yes,
you done?
Yes.
You done similar way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only these kind of questions the third party inspector only will ask. Not even AI will ask such questions.
Yeah, third party inspector only when there is some use time code, and on that time they will uncover much things in this one. Otherwise it will be clear whatever the material, because different material, because to suit that our requirement we can adjust that material.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, Atul, do you have any view on this one?
No, right now.
Actually, we are discussing about that yesterday's somebody. They are asking about this pad material, different pad material used on in the supporting of the leg and that. How did you face?
Leg material can be used different.
Yeah, leg material can be used different, and this pad material also can be used different rather than the shell material.
No. But as per my experience, we did not follow this. We already use pad material same as shell material.
But as just now Vivek, as he said, whenever there is a duplex material or something special material, the same pad material it's cost more, so we can use lesser cost, or with stand with that can be similar, or it can be okay to the analysis and that one. Like yesterday, he is using 304 SS304 instead of 316L. 316L is more costlier compared to 30 SS304. Right, Vivek?
Yes, it is okay. it is okay, but as a purchase point, when the fabricator is purchasing 316, it will not too much cost, because if fabricator have to purchase different material also, and as per the standard price lag must be lower than. So fabricator will go with same metallurgy.
Yeah. If he is purchasing, if it is available with him, then he can use existing one. If it is purchasing, then it will be for him to order one more order.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a query.
Yeah.
Yeah, in tube sheet designing, there is an option is K value and unsupported tube length, maximum unsupported tube length, and there is a 3 factor for K value, 0.6, 0.8 and 1. So we can use directly for 0.6 tube sheet to tube sheet distance.
It's not clear. Can you bit slow that what actually your query is?
In tube sheet designing, there is an option K value and maximum unsupported tube length.
Okay.
Generally, we did not use it because we fill above option. But in K function, there is a 3 factor for K, 0.6, 0.8 and 1 mm. 1.
Okay.
0.6 is tube sheet to tube sheet distance. 0.8 is for tube sheet to baffle first support distance. And one for two baffle support distance. So can we go with 0.6 tube sheet to tube sheet distance? If we use this, we did not follow, we did not enter tube sheet, any baffle dimension. That's why I'm asking for.
Okay. Vivek, do you want to answer?
Yeah, I remember seeing this actually, but he's so fast I'm unable to recall. There is a white paper actually by UR Mele, where they compare the thickness between TIMA and the ASM, where this K factor has been discussed what to choose. But as you already mentioned, that is not a standard input. I mainly use compress. In compress, if you give the first baffle and baffle to baffle, it will automatically take. I never entered it manually. But I can look for that white paper if you need. I have it in my system. You can check it for that.
Okay, I will add something in this one. In our case also we used from tube sheet to baffle, not direct tube sheet to tube sheet, because there is a if your heat exchanger contains the baffles and that, then you have to use this the distance between tube sheet to baffle. So you have to enter that value and then it will be calculated correctly. Otherwise, if you directly use tube sheet to tube sheet distance, then it will be not that correct. The calculation will be.
What do you mean by tube sheet to tube sheet distance? I don't get it correctly.
In calculation,
it will calculate stress ratio D2C and D2U.
Yes, that is correct.
If my
yeah, go ahead.
My tube sheet is failing as a tube shell and channel stress summary D2U, UC and D2C. Or it can be possible. It is connected to baffle spacing and unsupported tube length and number of tubes. So how can we deal with if it is failing D2C and D2UC?
I'm a bit confused. Okay, you guys can. I have to think on that. Yeah.
Can you repeat what actually it's?
So my tube sheet is failing in a tube sheet designing condition.
Okay.
There is a case D2UC and D2C.
Okay. So if
there
it's
is no such case as B2C and B2C, I don't understand that part.
It is case under operating load case using the maximum minimum operating temperatures.
Yes. Okay. So what you are suggesting on that? You want to reduce the unsupported tube length? That's what you are trying. Yes. So what I was saying is that from the input standpoint of view, the only input that that compressors typically ask you is that where do you position your first baffle, and what is the baffle to baffle distance in case of a next one. There are in such cases, if you want to take advantage of that, you can make a baffle for the first half, and on the same baffle itself you can make a support plate to reduce the unsupported span. That we have done, but I don't essentially understand if it is failing on a particular case what he wants to do. I'm unable to understand that part.
Yeah, actually, I think he is linking this baffle to tube sheet distance along with the failure of this tube sheet, right, Atul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but this
Yeah, so
failure.
in that case,
Yeah.
only thing that you can do is that, for example, you have placed the first baffle as closest to the inlet nozzle, and the point is that it will take up till the next baffle in case of no tube window. The software will automatically do that. If you want to reduce that, you can make as a support plate for the first baffle so that the entire length will be slightly reduced.
Okay.
I think he lost the connection.
Yeah, in our case also we also done similar way, because we not provide directly without baffles on that one. We also provide first tube sheet to first baffle the distance, and then only it will takes the correct values on that one.
Right, sure.
Okay, Atul, did you got the answer? Did you?
Got it.
Okay, so you have to specify from your tube sheet to first baffle distance, and then whatever the factor is coming. Plus, if you still it's failing, then you can provide additional support in that one. So like Vivek has told, additional support also you can add, so that the hanging length will be reduced. That Atul, any other point do you want to discuss?
No, right now.
Okay, Vivek, do you have anything more?
I'm good.
Okay, you use compress, no, rather than PVElite, right?
Yes. I have used only compress all. I never used PVElite.
Okay. So, how many years you are using this compress?
More than 10 plus years now.
Okay, more than 10 plus years. Because this compress has come before to PVElite, no, or after PVElite?
That part I'm not sure who came first, but mostly the companies who are based in US prefer compress. I think their marketing is better than that. But PVElite is more widely used than compress, I would say.
Yeah.
But in US, mostly it is compress what they are using.
Okay. So is it how it's friendly? Because PVElite, if you see, we feel that it's very friendly. The whatever the inputs or outputs or are you in that one?
This is also very user friendly. I would say it is more user friendly than PVElite.
But more popular is PVElite,
only,
no?
Yes. Only problem is that it only has two codes. It only have ASME Section 8, Division 1 and Division 2. You cannot do any other code. But PVElite provides you multiple options. That way, PVElite is, I would say, superior. It doesn't have any code, only ASME.
Okay. So it provides multiple code in PVElite, but also means the verification of that document and that one, because when you run the complete this calculation, you will get the results, means report along with the formulas what they used, and that it's
the reports are far better than PVElite. Right now only PVElite has improved in terms of reporting, but compress reports is far better than PVElite report from long back. And the validity is also, they are best in the business. Whenever I review PVElite, I hate the way it looks. Compress it is far better.
Okay. So you're more familiar with compress, so I think you are feeling good with that.
Yeah, but that may be a bias. True, that may be a bias.
Okay. Okay, Atul, did you use to compress anytime?
No.
Okay. So I am also not that, because I seen one or two reports of compress, but I didn't use that one by hand. That compress, but normally we use PVElite only, so we don't know much about PVElite. And many my old friends, they used to say that compress in that one. So that I thought that compress has come before the PVElite, and they have started using that one. And then PVElite has developed himself, and he's grabbed good market. And
Because PVElite partner with Intergraph, they provide a lot of solutions. So PVElite, I think it is easy for them to sell.
yeah.
Whereas compressed codeware done by codeware, it doesn't have as much as Intergraph does.
This PVElite Intergraph, they also sell some AME tank software also. They use some other. Yeah.
We also have that AME tank, Seva was explaining earlier, which is also very good.
That AME tank and that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So missing code, and also they tie up with some Nozzle Pro software also, this PVElite. And
Yes.
they want that one also along with in PVElite also. Whenever your nozzles or something FE analysis need to be done, they used to do in between in the PVElite itself, we can analyze that FE analysis on that one.
Oh, yeah.
What about compress? If
I think latest version doesn't have that option in compress. That is why we always hold to an older version, which has that option. But right now, I think they removed it. Compress to doing an FE. But I think they sell it as a separate product. I don't know. But there's an older version in my computer which can do that. But current versions cannot do inbuilt FE on nozzles.
Okay. This PVElite also is means it's we have to purchase the separate one only, Nozzle Pro software. Then it's this both software will be work together like that.
Right.
In compress also it's like that.
Might be, they might be done it in the same way. Yeah.
Because owner of this
that.
Nozzle Pro owner is different, and this PVElite owner are different. Like that. So you didn't review the way of their review the document, whether they have some standard, some software or something like that. They will put that same comments repeated like that. Is they have?
No.
Means if you get one document, like example, one GA drawing for one vessel. So every time you will find that as per your experience, you will review that one, or you have some standard comments to put on that one like that.
No, we will review.
It's not. It means there no software something is there, right?
Where multiple people can work on the same document. That is the software. So static equipment along with piping, civil, everybody can work on the same document lively. So that option is there. But it is up to the once they all close the comments, it is up to the responsibility of static equipment engineer to all review all their comments and approve it. Apart from that, there is no special feature to do anything like that.
If did you prepare any comment repeatedly comment what we have to look in the documents, or what, or checklist something like that we have to look this in this document, these are the points?
Those things are there, but no one what happens is that first drawing, when we come out the first drawing, we will keep it as a master comment. So in order to save time to put some general comments, we used to copy paste from our previous equipment or somebody done by us to save some time. Apart from that, there is nothing. There is nothing like that.
Okay. Do you have some database or something because to refer the your previous commented like that to refer and you
Yes,
can.
yes. So this software, what I'm referring, if you click down, it will have all the previous revisions along with our comments. So anybody can see that comments.
But that is for the
what we have done.
current equipment. No? If we want to see some similar type of equipment which previously done, so
Yeah, similar type of equipment. That database is not extensive, but still we can found out. We can that's a separate system where you can enter the diameter and tan line and other some similar questions. It will give you some of the work that they have done previously, but it is not that great of a tool. But with the experience we have inside, for example, if you are going older. So if you are, only thing is you need to know the MR number. If you have the MR number and you ask the right person, you can take any drawing because the documents are in folder. Even past projects will be there. Only thing is we need to dive and it is not an automated system to pull it. Just a manual work.
okay. So only this one software have that just to comment at a time all can comment, all discipline can comment at that document like.
Yes.
Okay. Rather than that
Yes,
nothing is already existing. Means everything you have to extract from somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I had.
So you find similar comments in multiple documents?
Yeah, I thought something because somebody also informed me that they have means he not worked in technical, but he had some his friends. He told that they have the same some database, same comment database where they can verify the same comments, and if he's not added that comment, then they will put that comment like that, like they are doing.
It sounds
Because if
ridiculous.
vessel comes, means pressure vessel comes, they will look that pressure vessel, whatever the comments are given, total number of comments, and they will verify which are the applicable that comments, and they will keep on putting that like that. But we experience this similar type in comments with if you submit first vessel and after maybe
Yeah, the problem with that is sometimes some of the lead engineers expect perfectionism in the comments they do. The word, for example, currently in my company, we don't do that kind of perfection command. Hey, check this. Can you update this? We will put comments like this. But when we are perfect, like as per so and so, you do so and so, what code suggests that some of the words. So in order to repeat the same thing, we use some, as you told, we usually have comments copied in Word file and other places. It's just individual. It doesn't have a company level, maybe maximum to a project level, because some people needs the wordings to be done so perfectly and other things. But right now in my company, we don't do that kind of perfectionist work. So yeah, I think that way they might have made some standard way so that all people have the same wordings, irrespective of who comments that. But it doesn't work like standard comments and put applicable comments like that.
Okay. So, but here there are some chances also. No? We may miss or we may forget some of the comments, some of the points while reviewing the documents and that. If we make some standard, these are the comments.
Yeah, that is what we initially thought like that, and we initially asked the management why can't we have a checklist and other thing. Management strictly against any checklist. The reason being is that checklist is basically which has key points that has been consolidated from a spec. Then what about the other points? So if you want to comment to take the appropriate spec, just read line by line that it is applicable. Just think of whether they have implemented, otherwise leave it. If you have checklist, then it becomes the engineer will tell, hey, I completed the checklist. Then what about the other points in that spec? So that is why they stopped having checklist to vendor drawing reviews.
But this one other side also can be thought that if there is no checklist, then there might be some chances that they may miss some of the points. if you in the read the maybe the specification, when you read the specification, then you will come across some of the points, but maybe while putting the comments, maybe some phone call comes or some other maybe disturb. On that time you may miss some of the points. So these are the chances.
The idea is true. What you are telling is true. Basically, checklist will avoid blunders, but checklist will not avoid all mistakes.
Yeah,
So,
all mistakes not avoid, but checklist, at least we have affirmed these many points need to be checked. And in addition to that one, we can refer our specification. Again, we can add some more points also. Like that also can be done.
True. That way is true. And other criteria in the client spec. So in design aid, since we are using the same aid for so many times, we know which page has which class, which update. So that would be easy to check for vendor drawing. Even 30-40 pages of specification we used to cover in 5 minutes. That was one. That is called IE, in some notes to engineering or something like that. That design aid was really helpful. But one has to sit and update during the start of the project all the client points. We need to put it in our design aid so that it is more effective rather than searching in client spec, which we might not be familiar with.
In our we used to use as a design basis. Design aid instead of design aid.
Exactly, design basis.
Yeah, design basis.
Yeah.
So each discipline have their own design basis, where extract from the specification or data sheet, or maybe there some standards, whatever way we put in that design basis, and it's all discipline they clubbed that one total the project design basis. Then the project in our project line they submit to the client. These are our design basis what we are following, and we are executing according to this one. Like that we used to do in design basis on that one.
Yeah.
So these activity at the beginning of the project, and once they approve, then we'll follow that one only, and accordingly we'll make our documents, further documents, based on this one design basis. Okay. Okay. Any more points do you want to discuss?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Nice speaking with you. Okay then.
Nice speaking.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Good day. Bye.